impressed.
They don't need to hear us talk about this. It's not pleasant.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm just pressing the button.
Press the button.
You gotta do that on the button.
Oh, right. I'll just do it on this one where the red light is.
Yep.
Oh,
Right on that button right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if you're really trying to do it, Wayne unplugged himself. There you go.
You got too much for me. You got too much for me.
Or when you give him the little wet tap right on the button. Right on the button.
We already started.
Oh wow,
Right.
Mikey. So Mike, you're small beans, Mikey. You want to get the full on slap.
This is getting rough.
Some people
Save
prefer
it for
that.
the after show, guys.
No, we're just prepping for the after show, you know.
You're just.
People know
you're
what's
just-
coming in.
If you don't prep, then you're just setting
I was
yourself
gonna
up to
say
fail.
this is the foreplay for the after show.
Hi. Hi.
This is the pre-CUM.
Just a trip.
That's just a trip.
I feel someone's antennas just went up.
Something went up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot to open up the restream chat. Yes, just a moment. We'll be right with you, ladies and gents. Did you guys get notified? Is it live?
It's live. Or,
Is it
I see.
alive?
I see it.
Oh, there we
Is that
go.
what you
Now
say-
we're live.
Is that what you say to all the boys, Brennan?
I see it.
See it. What else do you want from me?
I'm looking right at it.
Congratulations.
Oh, you do?
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Or,
Oh, worst response you could get. Underwhelmed.
No, the worst has got to be laughter, right?
Maybe it's joyful laughter. Like,
No,
ooh,
no.
all that for me.
I would say it'd be more the sigh and the well, I'm here, so that's good.
Okay.
Not the old I got a headache.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Brenna-
Give me a little time for myself. I'll do a little prep work, and then you come in, and then I finish it off. Just you were right in the middle there.
You don't have the stamina for this race, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself a head start. Do a couple laps before you get here.
Brenna reaches behind the pillow, pulls out a muscle massager.
Waterproof,
Yeah.
which is necessary for some people. Swish, swash, swoom. Hi, everyone.
Is it in yet? Sorry.
Wow, we're going in hot.
Okay. Save it for the after show.
Oh no, go on, Mikey.
I love you guys.
Continue.
Hi, this is the Bin Podcast, episode 69.
Sorry, guys.
We
I
are
apologize in advance.
Who'd have thunk it?
we are a bit randy today.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
We
I
are.
mean, I've got my t-shirt tan out.
Yes. Drink it. I'm Mikey Famine, and it's Bin's Day. So thanks for joining us on the Bin Podcast Network. I am joined with our very lovely, talented, and smartest host, Brenna. Hi, Brenna.
I thought you were talking about Wayne. Oh, guys, thank you. I appreciate this award. I can't wait for the prize money to come in. Thank you, guys. I would like to thank the Academy for honoring me. I would like to thank my mother. I would like to thank. No, sorry. None of you deserve this.
This is all me, bitches.
This is 100%.
Donnie the dolphin don't even appear in the bay.
We're such
But not
children.
here. Usually, like here, like back here. So they're not here. They don't come. It's here. It's there's too many people.
Already Brenna's talking about coming back here.
Oh,
Welcome
Lord.
to episode 69. I am the Lord
Oh!
Wanker of Essex. Yes,
The
yes,
Lord of Wanks.
my serfs, bow down to me. This is my show. This is the 69 show. Who better to be here than the Lord Wanker himself?
Well, I mean, I think the sex talk, we're going to curtail some of it and save it for the after show. We're going to have a fully sex positive after show. We're going to talk about people bumping uglies and pornography and casual sex and consent and
Beautiful.
This was just a trailer.
Polyamorous relationship.
Yeah.
That'll all be discussed. Sure. So if you guys want to be part of that after show, by all means, hit all of us up on Twitter or at Bin Podcast if you'd like a link to join and talk about your sex escapades. But we have to start this off in some sort of normal fashion. What are we drinking today? Brenna, drink it over there.
So usually I drink the sparkling water, but I need a little bit of a pick me up, so I'm having some A&W cream soda.
Ooh.
Because I rarely drink soda, but when I do, it's delicious.
No cream jokes, Wayne.
I wasn't, Mikey, but well done for getting your mind into the gutter again after we just said it was going to be a trailer for the after show.
I just said don't do it. I just like Jenna with a can of cream is not a joke that you should be making. There's nothing funny about that at all.
Who?
Wait a sec.
I said Mikey. Brenna.
No, no.
I'm running the tape back. Nope. I am nope.
What are you doing with my woman? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to have a chatter with that lady.
Oh my
some
goodness.
Spanking. I'm sorry.
Oh, whoa. Again, Brenna, calm your tits. All right. What's Mikey doing? Mikey's performing some sort of. He's doing something.
I ran the tape back.
Okay.
I messed up.
Yes, you did. Apologize.
Sorry. Well, can you guys like change the ends of your names so that they're not so close together?
No.
It's the N's that are getting me.
You want them to be close together. Wow, this is
flying scissors from across the room.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
We are there. Anyway, also, we haven't said this. Happy Pride Month.
Yay!
Happy Pride Month.
I gotta talk to Theo. Maybe we can get like a rainbow logo.
Ooh, for this month it would be beautiful.
Well, I'm representing the red part of the rainbow here with my mic muff, as I do every week. But anyway,
I had a green cup, but you know.
Good.
Oh, and Brenna's got the blue going on.
Blue, it's okay.
Oh no!
He just.
Hang on a minute.
Whoa!
He said no. He said
he just arrives in thinking he can just.
Thinking he's hot fucking shit.
And by the way,
just slide right in.
He's wearing a vest. Is he trying to steal my gimmick today?
Are you calling this that shirt that you're wearing? Are you calling that a vest?
This is a vest, yeah.
Oh,
it's a vest.
It's a tank.
It's a vest.
It's a tank top.
Look, look. You Americans bastardized our language years ago.
It's a tank.
Listen,
it's a tank.
We invented it, all right?
Submit to our rule.
Oh,
hey, hang
on, I'm just gonna get you a ball gag and shut it down.
If you guys in the chat can really settle an argument for us, let me make you full screen here, Wayne. Hey guys, no. What would you call that style of?
There we
that
go.
Style of disgusting behavior. That style of a garment, the black top that he is wearing. What would you call that? Please answer in the chat. Kay says muscle shirt.
It's a vest.
Vest.
It is. Look, let me take it off and I'll show you the label.
No.
So the thing about vests, don't vests have buttons?
No, that'd be a waistcoat.
Listen to this. Look at him.
This is why we kicked you guys out.
Right.
Like
Listen, you
this is why we
transatlantic
didn't-
heathens, shut
didn't
your
want
fucking
you
mouth.
around.
We invented you.
You were
I'm telling you
problem.
it's a
Your
tank.
language sucks.
It's like the most irregular language. Thanks for making me learn this.
It could be worse.
Yeah, see, I just fucked up because I said I'm telling you it's a tank. It's not. It's a vest.
It's a
Hammer CPA, thank you so much. Says tank top vests have buttons, and
No,
then they
vests
also
are
say
waistcoats.
and they also say waistcoat has sleeves. You are fucked. sir.
A waistcoat does not have sleeves.
That's where, or zippers.
You all are fucked up. You take the U out of colour. You're fucking wrong.
We're saving print. You know, we're starting off a brand new country over here.
Or
That's because you're a tight ass motherfucker.
you know what? Nobody cares about you. I mean, the
And
letter U.
And no one. I was like, "Yikes, Brenna! Damn! I thought we were
You.
we were all just
letter
laughing."
U.
No, Wayne. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it, Wayne. She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it. I care about you, Wayne. I care about you.
No, take that back. You is just superfluous.
Oh, gotta have his plushie for snuggle times.
Oh,
This is supposed to be a safe space, Brenna. How dare you?
Leave Wayne alone.
I'm sorry. Who? What?
one of the greatest YouTube videos ever. The leave Britney alone rant.
You assholes. Where were we anyway?
What are you drinking, sir?
Yeah, what are you drinking?
The Lord.
Oh, Brenna Miyu's in the chat.
Koolybarra Shiraz.
That's
as
not.
per. Oh, someone's just turned up.
Hey.
Is that a black is that a black hat or just a green hat with a green screen? It is very black. It is like the definition of black.
My hat.
Jartan, how comfortable are you in your vest?
I am very comfortable in my vest. I've been using
Thank
my vest on the
you.
podcast for
You're
over a year.
using him as the
No.
barometer of what something is called. No,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
no,
Yes.
no, Jartan. Would you not agree that that is also known as a tank top?
Not in the
Civilized
civilized world,
world.
it's not, no.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Jartan, touch me.
Whoa.
Whoa! The after show starts at 3:30. Calm down.
Guys.
Oh, it's Pride Month. Leave us alone.
No, but I understand
keep
how
this.
it's confusing for people from third world countries, with language and everything, but we are trying to teach you, so please sit down and listen.
You find
This It's a vest.
it's not a it's a tank top.
It's a tank.
So
It's a tank.
and the chat is split here. Half of them are saying, "Who the hell let the Norwegian guy on there?" And then the other half is saying, "It's a tank top." So it's really right down the middle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right.
Wonder
Is
Lady
that-
is from Jersey and she's calling it a vest. I think she's just doing it out of spite.
Yeah.
It's called a tank top.
The tank.
So if a woman were to wear that, you would call it a vest?
Yeah.
Come on. They also call shorts underwear.
Yeah, but you call trousers pants. What's wrong with you? You
Oh
freaks?
yeah. Pants are underwear to you. And then shorts are, do you even have shorts?
Yeah.
What do you call them? Do you call them shorts or do you call them some thing like doubloons or something ridiculous?
No, we call them shorts.
Oh, you're not wearing a pair of forks? Like you guys all just use the wrong word to describe what you're trying to put on.
True. It's true.
Oh, he's got a nice like lorry. He's wearing a lorry. Like all
And
your
then
words
the
are
language changes from like one side of London to the other. Like it's completely different language. And then you go anywhere else and they're not even like, don't even go to like Wales. They don't even like, that's not even
Wow.
a language.
Jesus Christ.
I'm-
You take yours No. You say horseback riding. Like, where else would you ride a horse?
I'm
Like,
sorry, I
under
didn't know that
naked?
this was the kink shame channel. Don't tell me how to ride a horse.
I'm sorry.
I thought the bestiality was my thing. What the fuck?
We just call him a stallion.
Another gimmick infringement. Another gimmick infringement.
I can't even have the bad things. Mike is trying to take that away from me too.
He's trying to take your vest away and call it a tank top.
Tank top.
Please
And
put
now,
the vest on. I don't care what it is right now. Just keep it on.
Brenna Miyu in the chat says that's a damn tank top.
Sorry, Brenna.
Brenna,
Miyu.
I'm
What?
using both of their names for both of them now.
Oh no, he's trying to
Wow.
walk himself back on this one.
Nope, I'm just going to continually fuck it up. And that way, I'll always be wrong, but at least I'll be consistent.
so it's Jenna Duncan and Brenda Miyu.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Correct.
That's not all at all
We're
confusing.
modern women. We can.
I want to see that show. Anyway,
Oh,
Well,
I gotta talk to you after the show, Brenna. You might have a partner in crime
Ooh.
for your bin
My-
exclusive Patreon show, the BJ
Oh.
Connection.
Well,
oh
I guess.
Jesus.
Well, are we talking about Patreon right now, or should we just?
Yeah, let's get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the
Yeah,
way.
Okay.
do the mid roll now. Fuck it. Let's go.
Okay,
Mid roll,
Then-
10 minutes in.
it's okay. It doesn't hurt anybody. Where's-
Well,
You know what?
What?
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to the Bin Podcast. Great. We do this. Could you stop clicking the banner, please? It's distracting. Okay, thank you. So, if you want to support us and you don't want to spend any money on it, you can do a couple of things for us. Please like our videos, share our. Okay, I can't. There we go. Sorry. A little distracted.
Here.
No.
This will help.
Here we go.
Oh, where's the curls? The curls are gone.
I know. I it's hard for me to do really nice curls. Anyway, you can like, you can share, you can comment on our videos. We are on Twitch, if you're if that's your thing. We are on YouTube, if that's your thing. You can find us on Facebook. That's if that's your thing. You could find us on Twitter. And you can actually even email us.
Yes.
I don't think we've given out our email. Very simple, thebinpodcast@gmail.com. And
Yes.
you can email us and questions, comments, and we can those are some ways that you can help support us without spending any money.
It's free.
Tell your friends. Download we actually do have an audio podcast, which we're going to be throwing up more on there. So hopefully we can do that. But if you are in a position to financially support us, you can go to patreon.com/thebinpodcast and you can join one of our tiers. And the benefits of joining one of our tiers is that we will start having exclusive video content on there that you can only see on the Patreon wall, behind the Patreon wall.
You'll have to give us gold to see the content.
It's kind of like a bridge troll situation where it's like you pay us and then you can cross over and see the great stuff that we do.
Drunk Brenna.
the best Brenna.
The best Brenna. It's like final form Brenna.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. But,
Omega level Brenna.
but there's only one way that you can find that exclusive content. That is to go to patreon.com/thebinpodcast and become one of our patrons so that you can watch me do something drunk.
Oh my God, it's so much fun. It's such because she's so reserved and she's so professional on the show. She is buck wild after show. Oh man, that was a blast.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
just yelling at us and being
Yeah.
hilarious. I loved it. Can't wait for the next.
Yeah.
She's not yelling at us. She's yelling at me. She didn't even mention. It was like, shut up. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, that was the best part.
You weren't even
I was
there.
like, what
Like,
the fuck?
at least Wayne, opened up one eyeball to jump on the line.
You know what? I'm thinking. I know you've said, well, everyone can support us. By the end of this show in its entirety, I think we'll also be on Pornhub and OnlyFans. The way this is going.
Oh, and also Patreon message. Thank you letters are done.
Yeah.
And I want to.
No.
Oh yes. Oh
what
yes.
picture did you use?
Oh well, you should have answered the group text.
Yeah.
So I picked.
Working,
It's okay. I know you're a hard-working young man, and I understand that.
I'm still currently working.
No,
Which is why.
let me say,
No.
you hold that shit up. What picture
No.
did you take?
No, I know you're working really hard, so I took the liberty of selecting a photo for you. It's a good. And then I'm trying to send out sticker packages to everybody.
Oh no!
But I can't do that because no one has a shipping address on the Patreon. So if you are currently a patron, please log in, put in a shipping address so that I can send out the packages. I got look. I went to the store. I got stamps.
Woohoo!
I got stamps. I got envelopes, and I got a thank you letter, and I got stickers, and I have nowhere to send them. I have zero.
The only way that you're going to
addresses.
get some of these wonderful, beautiful perks that you get as become one of our Patreons is if you supply us with your address.
Please. I can't just put it in the mailbox and put like tons of mice. It's just not gonna. It won't make it there.
You know what? But that might work.
That probably will work.
I would test that one out.
Listen,
No,
everyone.
Let me just say this. I think it might work because when Wayne sent me the cap, he just wrote Thor on the box.
Fair enough.
Worked.
Got there, but I just want to say to everyone, Mikey is trying to send you his package, so give him your mailing address so he can deliver your package.
Hey, let me show him what I was doing with the button earlier. Hold on. What you do is you.
This is... Wow.
Oh yeah. You missed some delight. And also, Jartan, since this is episode 69, the after show is going to be completely riddled with sex and sex content. So make sure you don't miss it.
Just keep your pants on. That's the goal.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do voice only for Jartan. I don't need.
Due to my religious belief, I cannot condone this behavior.
You can't even find a church
without bursting into flames.
He's just driving in circles. Like, God damn, I thought I knew what they look like, but apparently, those are all brothels.
Awesome.
Oh,
fuck you!
Look.
Hopswatch in the chat says, "Hey Jartan, long time no see, mate. Your buddy from just over the border there, I believe."
Denmark, yes. Hi, Hobbs. Miss you, man.
Hops is awesome. Oh, and Brenna Miu says, BJ Specialists is the name of the show. And because she's a specialist nurse and you're a specialist pilot, I think BJ Specialist is a perfect name.
Ooh. Dirty.
What? Dirt? What?
Dirty, I like.
How dare you, Brenna?
Have you seen those TikToks where people run to the car and they're like, they got Staples at Staples, and then the woman runs into Dick's?
Womp womp. Disappointment. All right, let's get this fucking show on the road. We only got half an hour burned away, and
yeah,
and we got
some of us have to work today. Like I have to go.
Where the fuck do you think I've been all day?
I don't know. I'm not there.
I haven't been in my house. This is the first time I've been in my house. My bags are still out there, and it's the first time since Monday I've been here. And I forgot to turn the heat off before I left, and it's been hot as shit today. So it's fucking boiling.
That's why you're wearing a tank top.
Yeah.
That's right. No, that's why he's wearing a vest on the soundstage in Orlando.
He's got the heat on in Orlando.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do they even have heat?
No, he just hasn't put the aircon on. He's kind of reversing it on us.
Oh, you mean the
You know.
AC?
Yeah, man.
All right, Brenna, hit us with your best shot.
Money. Money. Okay. So California has put forward this incentive in order to get more Californians vaccinated by doing a lottery situation. If you at least get one of the vaccine shots. So what they're saying is that there's going to be a few different levels of prizes. One is going to be the $1.5 million.
Ooh.
That's U.S. currency, by the way, in case anybody. You should. There's current you can figure that out.
Is there any way we can convert that to real money?
It is in real money. It's
Your money runs off our money. Don't play third world country now.
The U.S. dollar. Anyway, and then also there's going to be several other of the smaller prizes, including some $50,000 prizes, and this will take place between June 4th and June 11th. So if you already got the vaccine, at least one of the vaccine shots in California, you are automatically entered. And then when you get your other shot, or when anybody gets their shots, they also become eligible for that.
Wait. I have a question. What if I get the vaccine like 10 times? Can I up my chances?
They track you.
That's bullshit. I only get one entry.
I've got another question. They should add some jeopardy to this. Maybe like you get a vaccine or air.
Because a brain embolism is exactly what people need, right?
Just play the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music.
Right.
No, but for me, this is more like the issue with this is that we have to incentivize. We have to tell people you might get money if you get a vaccine. Like staying alive isn't good enough.
And you have just said my argument that I was going to make. Like,
okay, sorry.
I don't understand why money is the incentive when not killing people, not having your loved ones die, especially because by June 15th we're supposed to be opening up the state, which again, it's complicated process about what it means to be open, like what that means, but I agree with you, Jartan, that why it. I agree with it. What's wrong with that? He knows.
Lightning bolt coming down.
Yeah.
Meteor from space.
Meteor to me.
But it seems like an odd thing to go like, oh yeah, how about not passing a deadly virus from one person to another, especially because here the lowest age that can get the vaccine is 12, which means there's still a lot of people, a lot of like children who cannot receive the vaccine, which means that they are still susceptible to a deadly disease. And these are the ones, those young kids are the ones that the parents are trying to fight to get back into full-time school without masks, and they want to go in sports. And it's like the reason why we're not there, that we're not completely open and stuff like that, is because more people need to be vaccinated. Like, why is that not incentive? So I'm very not. I'm not quite there on whether or not I like the idea of this lottery thing, or if it's going to end well, or if it's just going to be a pile of shit at the end of the day. Now I'm giving it to you guys.
When it comes to convincing Americans, especially stupid Americans, if you got $1 million laying around. If that gets more people to get the vaccine, good, bad, or indifferent, it's a good thing to do.
Oh,
it's stupid.
I just need to add into something just because it may be kind of confusing to people about why we have $116 million lying around. We actually have a surplus here in California, so it's
had to brag a little bit. I got you.
Right. Yeah,
No,
we actually have money. So this is not something where it's like going to re-tax up or anything. So people don't worry about it. We actually do have way more money than this just sitting there, and we have to spend it. And there you go.
Because I mean, I know I shouldn't have to give like with like children or something like that. Like if you give for washing your hands after you go to the bathroom, we're gonna put a star on the chart, and every time you do that, if you fill up the chart, you're gonna get a lollipop. Yeah, you shouldn't have to encourage healthy behavior, but if it gets the kid to wash their fucking hands, then fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but like I feel like what we're doing here is that we are telling people, hey, we are gonna, put you into a lottery for doing the right thing, and then people, will learn that, we need to be incentivized in some fucking fashion to actually go out and do the thing that we're supposed to do. And using the lollipop argument that you use, yes, do that with kids, but you can't do that with kids for stuff that they have to do. Hey, if you go to school today, then you get candy. All right. So what, you're gonna feed your kids candy for going to school 5 days a week for 18 fucking years? No, you can't fucking do that.
Sure, I will.
No, you won't. I believe me, when you have
a
kids,
bag of suckers this big is like $10.
Yeah.
If it works, I'm doing it.
All right. Good. I'm never babysitting your kids, dude.
They're not gonna die from a lollipop. They're not gonna be like ricocheting off of the walls.
Positive reinforcement is one thing. Rewarding people for something that they should do anyways,
right,
it means that they will get used to getting a reward for doing the thing that they're supposed to do. Like, I'm not gonna stand up and applaud on a fucking airplane because the pilot, which only fucking job it is just got me down safely, right? It's your goddamn job. Just fucking do it.
But if you walk up to the pilot after the flight and say, "Hey, great job today. Thank you so much," that's positive reinforcement also. So it doesn't have to be a monetary
but I'm not
thing.
going to give him a fucking lolly.
Right. Can I give
No, but let me just get to the point here. Is that you're supposed to get vaccinated. We're supposed to listen to doctors and how to do that. And if you have $116 million fucking surplus, well, give healthcare to people, do something constructive with it, enforce infrastructure, build roads. Don't tell people, I give you $1.5 million to do what you're supposed to do anyways.
yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I have a different take on it. I think
all right, I'm going to have a wee. I can't be bothered listening.
Okay.
Yeah. While our guest has disappeared, I've got a different take on it in the sense of I think that it's a ploy to appeal to people's selfishness to get the right thing done.
Correct.
For the greater good.
Correct.
Yes, it is a bribe. Yes, it is a ploy. Yes, it is an arm up the back. But it also will appeal to a certain demographic that are anti-vaxxers. But they're like, oh, there's a chance I can win some fucking money. Yeah,
it's not about the anti-vaxxers. It's about the hesitants.
But I'm using the extreme to
it's part. You're saying it's part of the umbrella is that if you haven't been enthusiastic about waiting in line and getting pricked, you're anti.
Brenna, me you.
I thought I'd sprinkle that in there just for you guys. But yeah, it's like it's not meant for us enthusiastic individuals who like was on line at 5 o'clock in the morning to get an appointment in 3 days because I desperately wanted that vaccine. It's for the people who are still like, we're okay. I don't, maybe not today. Maybe I can't have a couple days off from work. It's just too much work.
Yeah.
Like it's just too much.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous. Which is ridiculous. Your employer will pay you for the days off, and they get a tax break for you going there anyway. Get the damn shot. Take 2 days off, and then go back and tell everybody else to do the same.
Yeah, this is my point. It's a case of there are certain people that aren't willing to have it, but if you sort of grease the wheel a little bit and cater to their ego and cater to their fantasy of winning the lottery or being financially free, then I mean, why do we have lotteries in the first place? You know. Now, if I can go and play the lottery and I've not got to pay any money for it, I've just got to get stabbed in the arm. Yeah, I'll have a go at that. You know, it's completely self-centered and egotistical, but that's what they're pandering to, because they're trying to get the maximum amount of people vaccinated. And if this works, then fair dues. And if someone comes out of it with £1.5 million, happy days.
So if we're at like 70, if we're at you walked away, you get to wait.
No,
So,
I heard everything.
But you still walked away. So it's still so if they're at 70% now, and this gets them to 82%, then it's money well spent.
Right.
It's money well spent. Go ahead. That's all I had to say.
No, I think that you won't get to the anti-vaxxers, right? You won't get to the people who are hard-headedly saying no by doing this. They're just going to say, no, it's another conspiracy from the government, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to get to them by doing this. So if that's the people that you are trying to get to, you'll still not get to it.
No, but you might get the odd one who's a bit on the fence and is in the anti-vax community, but then goes, oh, I can nick £1.5 million out of this. Let me get it done. I'm just not going to say anything.
Yeah, they just
if you're at 70% right now, I don't think by doing this you will get the 17% that you need to get up to herd immunity, because you need 85, 87, 88% to get up to that immunity, right? So I don't think that you'll get there. I just think that this is a very counterproductive thing, a way of doing it. Like, just go get the vaccine.
But I don't know that standing there with your heels dug in saying you're gonna get it because it's good for you, and I don't have to congratulate you for doing it.
No,
they already know that, and they're still not doing.
I've already given you the solution to this. Right? If you don't listen to doctors on vaccines, you're never allowed to see a doctor again. If you break your leg, I don't know, go see a shaman or something.
I get
that
you.
Burn some incense in the back of your fucking shed. I don't care. But if you don't get the vaccines, if you don't listen to doctors on this, like as soon as you break your leg, you go to a doctor. Oh, doctor, fix me.
This is the problem. So
you go home and I don't know.
But
I have something to say about this. Okay, so this idea where it's like if you don't believe in doctors or something, that you should, or you don't care about other people's health care, why should you be using yours? There's a big problem with that, because it doesn't affect one person when somebody gets hurt or sick or gets a disease like the coronavirus. It affects other people, and especially affects young children that don't, like, if their parent is an anti-vaxxer, which means their parent's not going to get the vaccine, which means they're not going to get the vaccine, which means now, and then those parents are the ones that are hard pushing to get their kids back into school and sports and activities and parties and things. And those are the ones that are going to end up being sick again, because they're not going to be immune from it. They're not going to have the vaccine, and then they're going to pass it around. This is a health crisis. This is not a wishy-washy, oh, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it, or a friend had a little reaction, or their arm hurt, or I had a friend who had like full-on hives, but that should never stop somebody from going and get a vaccine. Like, this is a health crisis. It shouldn't even be up to you. Your doctor should say, you need this vaccine. and stick it in your arm. The only people that shouldn't have a vaccine are the people that literally have a medical condition that can't do this.
Yeah, so
That's the only reason.
Zlatan, your reasoning is the complete antithesis of the NHS system that we have over here. We don't care if you've paid in or whatever. You get sick, you get help, and that's it. And that's really how we all should be. I don't care about your attitude towards the NHS. If you're dying, they step in and they'll save your fucking life. And at the end of it, you don't get a bill.
Yeah.
Reason being is because the entire point of that system is to help everyone. And if we just sit there and like, you can have a private system and you can opt out of that. That's fine. You can't just rock up to a Bupa hospital and say, I want this treatment. And they'll be like, oh, fuck off. But you go to the NHS and they'll be like, well, you're sick. We'll help you. So maybe we need to be a bit more NHS than your sort of cutthroat system.
100% why we need some sort of Medicare for all. And by the way, everybody, look into my eyes. You're not paying for the vaccine. You don't pay a damn thing for the vaccine. It's free. Go get it. There's no excuse.
I'm lost in your eyes. What did you?
I'm lost in music.
What did you say?
I'm caught in a trap.
No.
You told me to look in your eyes, and I just
the reason
blanked out for a second.
So when I'm saying that, if you opt out of the fact of part of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you say that I don't like vaccines, so I'm not going to get vaccines, right?
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, you've said that the whatever you call it, the national healthcare system, Medicare for all, or the socialized healthcare that we have, I don't believe in it.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying to you is,
no, I'm saying that the people who don't want to get vaccines, they don't think that doctors who work in this field have the necessary.
That's not what I said at all. That's not what I said at all.
I'm not saying that you said it. What I am saying is that the people, not you, the people who are opting out of vaccination programs are saying it. I didn't say that you said it. I said that they are saying, I don't believe that doctors have the necessary skills to heal me, right? I know better.
Right. The internet knows better.
Yeah. But then I turn around and say, where's your PhD?
Yeah, no. Yes, but if you think that you know better than every fucking doctor and the WHO and everybody else on this regard, right? And I don't believe that doctors are doing it. It's just a bigger part of big pharma and all of that. Okay, then fine. You are free to believe that, but then you cannot go and seek a doctor when it is necessary for you.
Is that beneficial to the society that's put in place in?
Well, if we do that, in 100 years, we'll have, good people left, and all the bad ones would be on the moon or dead. So, yeah, it would be beneficial.
I don't believe in seatbelts and airbags, so I'm going to turn my airbag off and not wear my seatbelt because I'm a good
idiot. And I hope
but because I'm a good driver. So, what happens if I crash? Does that mean I invalidate my ability to be treated by the health system?
What?
This is what I'm saying.
No. Jesus Christ. If you say that all the statistics on wearing seatbelt and the airbags are wrong, right? How does that have anything to do with your belief in doctors?
Because if I crash, you're saying I shouldn't be treated by these people because
no, I'm not saying that at all.
But people that don't get vaccinated are putting themselves at risk, and then they're not. You're saying they're not to be treated because they didn't believe in the science. What I'm saying is, using it in a more physical realm, is to say that I don't believe in seatbelts or airbags. I'm a good driver. I have a crash. Do I not have the right to be treated? Do you see the equivalence?
No, not at all. Because
really?
That's not at all.
Okay.
Yes. So you are saying that because you don't believe in seatbelts.
Because I know better. Because I'm a good driver.
Yeah, but why would you not believe in doctors because you don't believe in seatbelts? What has
No,
that to do with anything?
because I believe the risk to myself is diminished by my ability and my knowledge of knowing I'm good at driving. And these people are saying I know better than these doctors because I've read something on the internet. Both putting yourselves at risk against um, uh, decent advice, and yet you'd say one gets treatment and the other one doesn't. But
Yes.
the outcome is the same.
Right. And especially when it comes to communicable diseases,
No, no,
just
no, no,
telling
no. I'm not gonna let him just gaslight me to death because that's not at all what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you don't
you
believe in
don't know what I'm saying because you've interrupted me. What I'm saying is your idea that, well, fuck them, they don't get to go to the doctor now. That does not breed a healthier society. It
No.
makes a sicker society, especially when it comes to communicable diseases. So if they say they're not going to get the vaccination, you're not interested in convincing them to get it, even if it comes with a lottery prize at the end of it. You're saying, well, just let them be sick. Well, if they're sick, they can spread that sickness to people who aren't them. And I think that's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Is they can spread. It's not just a broken leg. It's a broken leg that can spread to other people through the air.
And this
That's the
this
problem.
affects other people, especially the people that are around them, because they're going to convince other people not to get the vaccine. They're going to not vaccinate their children. They're not going to make sure that their neighbors' kids are vaccinated, so their kid it spreads like a disease. Anti-vaccination sentiment spreads much faster than any virus can spread. And it has a lot to do with this machine right here, that it just continues to go and go, and it's damaging to our society to have this. And we
Yeah.
have to have a mechanism in
And-
order to get it. We have to get we need people stabbed.
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's why I use the
Right.
analogy. That's the reason I use the analogy of the car, because
Yeah.
you could have someone who's saying, I don't wear fucking seatbelts. What are you wearing a seatbelt for, you mug? You crazy idiot. Wearing a seatbelt? What kind of driver are you? Next
Right.
man comes along and he's not wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're having mass crashes and everyone's dead because they're not wearing a seatbelt or they've turned their airbag off. That's what I'm saying. It's about the psychology of spreading that information and then saying, well, we shouldn't. These people didn't wear seatbelts, so they shouldn't be
Yeah.
treated.
Yeah, but that's a straw man. That's not at all what
No,
I'm
it's
saying.
it's an analogy. It's not a straw man. I'm using that as
No,
an
no, no.
example
No,
for the.
no. So here's the deal. I have never said anything about people wearing or not wearing seatbelts or airbags or guns or anything, right? But if you say you 98%, 99% of all fucking doctors around the world agree on one thing: vaccines fucking work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you say, I read on Google that I know better than all of these people who have worked in the healthcare system for hundreds of thousands of years combined. I know better than them. Fine. Fucking believe that. But then you're opting out of the healthcare system. Then you're not allowed, because why would you not believe? Why would you not know better than them when you broke your leg? Fucking Google it then.
So would you say that first thing that you said, would you say that that's rational? That they think that they know better than the doctors? Do you think that that's rational?
No.
So then
But
why would you try to ration?
but
So
you
why would
can't
you
have.
try? So why would you try to ration them? Have rational arguments with them to get them out of their position.
Because I'm fucking. Because I'm,
Rationality clearly is not a trademark of their brand. They don't
So
care about that.
we do this thing, we all kind of agree with it, like the best disinfectant is sunlight. So if you take somebody who doesn't agree with getting a vaccine and they see what good the vaccine does for people, and get, like, such as getting, a lottery. But if they start understanding why we are doing it, then there's going to be a lot more people of at least the hesitation part of
Right.
it. And so this is that argument where it's like, it's if you're against the healthcare system, but then you get injured or you get sick and then you actually go into it and you see the good that it causes, or you see people being saved, you're going to be more apt to agree. Now, it's not going to change overnight. People have their brain wired a certain way that causes them to think that doctors, nurses, first responders are tools.
Cognitive dissonance.
Exactly. And then eventually they'll get to the point where, oh yeah, maybe I should talk to my doctor about this pain right here. Maybe I should get this vaccine. Maybe I should make sure that my kids are healthy to go to school. Like it's hard, but it is possible to get people out of it, and it takes a lot of care and a lot of sunlight.
And let's not pretend that 160 million, like that's a lot of money to us, but for the state of California, that's not a lot of money. So it's not like
I was gonna say like I was thinking about like what if I had $1.5 million, and it'd be like pay off a few things, maybe
and a house.
get a house. Like it is not that much, especially here in the southern part where more people live in these southern parts of the state, large cities, expensive cities like San Francisco, even if we're talking about Northern California, but it isn't that much. And then like the 50,000 is you could pay off a couple credit cards and maybe a couple months of mortgage. Some people it's worth it. So I hope that let's wrap this up and move on to the next one because I'm going to have to leave.
Yeah.
But in essence, what I'm saying is that it's hard for me to believe that money should be the incentive to help people and to live and to allow children to go back to school, allow people to go back to work, to protect people who cannot get the vaccine. I don't understand it, but at the same time, if our numbers increase and we really do get a lot more vaccine distributed, I'm more happy to it because I live here and I need to continue living here.
We'll stop starting fires. Fuck's sake.
It's all the empty vials. They just throw them out the window, and then those actually catch sunlight, burst into flames. Burst into flames.
No, we throw the vials in the ocean. Come on, what are we, trash people?
Yes.
Well, that's a very specific and accurate phrase.
I think I have to go back to
work, to the jobs,
to the jobs.
Brenna, you're gonna miss a heck of an after show.
Ooh, buddy.
All right, I trust you on that.
I'm getting my Vaseline.
Okay. I love you guys. Jenna, if you're out there, I'll talk to you later, baby.
Of course she's out there. You're here.
Tell my lady Kristen that
Wait, what?
See you later. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Wait.
Nope. Come to California, baby. Anyway, peace and love.
Bye.
Well, we started.
You guys are not feeling the effects of this little love triangle they got going there. I've lost
Mikey who?
I've lost a co-host, a friend, and my fiance all to the same mistress.
Wow, the Scarlet Witch.
The Scarlet Witch. The Phoenix Enchantress.
Yeah. I want to discuss something with Mikey.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're wrong on the copyright infringement thing.
Wrong on the copyright infringement.
All right. So we are allowed to play sound bites and videos on a live stream as long as the purpose of that is commentary and not entertainment purposes. Even if that is monetized.
I'm sitting out of this one. These two balls just do this.
No, I'm done fighting with people over this. So go for it. But if you're wrong, just know I will have the smuggest Jeremy Clarkson face you'd ever seen in your fucking life. Just know,
Yes.
if you're wrong, I will
am
be
not-
there with the biggest I told you so that this side of the globe
Yes.
has ever seen. Just know that.
I've talked to 2 lawyers, one Swedish and one American, about this, and as long as the purpose,
Yeah, because
of playing-
YouTube is completely consistent across its platform. They never just pick out people. People don't just mass report things and get things copyright infringed on a lark because it's fun. They do it for the lulz.
Absolutely.
So
No.
hey, go for it. Go for it, bud.
I'm not saying that it won't happen,
Oh,
but I'm just saying that.
oh.
But listen, what I'm saying is we are well in our rights to do so. Even if people act like dicks and a company gets something wrong, does that mean that you've automatically done something wrong? No.
Hey, you ain't got to convince me. There's no convincing that's necessary.
Okay, good.
But
Can I play my Tucker Carlson clip, like?
just remember that face. Just think that. Just picture that face in your head, and just have that rolling in the back of your head at all times. Just me sitting there.
Can you imagine the fact, Mikey, that it's more scary? That face is more scary to me than actually having our entire channel just, shut down.
It's gonna be rough, and I'm gonna send you a fucking 8x10 glossy once a week for the rest of your life of me.
I so much don't want to see your Jeremy Clarkson smug.
For the viewers and listeners, I'm about to set up the bin 2 on
exactly.
YouTube.
Let me set up the proprietor. Let me grab the name before somebody else gets it. I'm if you're feeling froggy, then leap. But I'm not feeling froggy. I like our little community, and I would like it to not be displaced. I don't feel that it's worth it. But hey, Darten wants to roll the D20. Let me roll a D20.
Why don't we do a side channel and try it there first?
There's an idea. Wayne, take us on a trip. Take us on a voyage. Perhaps to the Golden Hills of Portugal.
Oh, to the Algarve. Well, you could travel there.
I think.
Today. Until the government went, nah, Tuesday, we're not advising you going there. That's because Portugal was one of the very few countries on our traffic light system that was given the green insignia, which meant you could go there and come back have a nice summer holiday.
Real quick, what's the traffic light?
The traffic light system. Sorry,
yeah.
You're right. I should have explained that. So over here we have a traffic light system when it comes to international travel. Red countries, amber countries, you can, but you really shouldn't, because when you come back, you have to then quarantine for 10 days. Green countries, you can go there, have a great time, come back, happy days. Right. But the problem is, Portugal was one of the only countries, one of the only desirable countries. You could go to the Falkland Islands if you like, but it's like -10 there at the minute. You could go to Portugal, have a holiday, go and play a bit of golf, sit by the beach and all that, a few sangrias, boom, come home, you're fine, go back to work. But now it's been introduced to the amber status, which means you have to quarantine. And that means anyone who's out there past Tuesday has to come home and quarantine for 10 days. Now, that's going to bugger a lot of people, because there's people that have flown out there today. There's people that are due to fly out there on over the weekend. And it's scuppered all their plans. Because if you are in full-time employment and you come back from holiday and you now got to spend 10 days at home, by law, who's going to go? So a lot of people are up in arms because it's quite an arbitrary cut-off for something where people have been locked down for so long. And everyone's been using Portugal as this sort of like respite, but now it's not so much there anymore. Unless you can afford to take 10 days off of work, it's buggered. And the general consensus is the right-wing media are pushing this thing called Freedom Day, which is
That's not a loaded term at all. That's
no, not in the slightest.
They called it Freedom Day.
No, the right wing media have adopted that moniker, and the politicians that be have kind of propagated that narrative, and it means nothing because it only means
Wayne,
that
are you saying freedom means nothing? Wayne,
no,
how do you not love your freedom?
My
How
freedom.
could you?
My freedom.
no, as in it doesn't mean like we're only free. We're only not free from doing certain things within certain public arenas, like indoor sports and things like that. The pubs are open, restaurants are open. You can go to the shops. There's not really much going on, but the narrative that they're pushing is that all the restrictions go from the 21st, and if Freedom Day gets knocked back, everyone's going to be up in arms. So the narrative is that the reason that they've put Portugal onto this amber list is because they're going to knock it back again. And it's kind of like a precursor, like a soft kill to say, we said the 21st, but okay, folks, got it wrong. It's on me. Knock it back.
That stupid
yeah.
voice. I don't know why I think that voice is funny. That Boris Johnson voice is so fucking comical to me.
Ruffle hair. folks, hello, folks.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you've already been at home for how long?
Yeah.
Is 2 weeks really gonna drive you insane?
No,
it's not.
no.
I think it's a little bit of a. But I want to Oompa Loompa now. Like it's very whiny.
I
feels...
want the world.
Oh,
in
the chat here, Easism works. What up, Ease? He says, will they have freedom chips?
Probably.
And Doorknob, hey Doorknob, haven't seen you in a while. Freedom Fanny? Save it for the after show.
No, but
Jartan, you know as much as I do that it's all bollocks. It's all crazy nonsense. Because the thing is, you can fly to Portugal and walk to Spain. Walk. Just go across there. And then come back and fly back to England. Oh, no, I haven't been to Spain. I've been in Portugal all the time. It's bollocks. Freedom of movement. Oh, that's a bad thing.
So,
why do you hate freedom so much?
So, why do you hate freedom so much? So, the European Human Rights Council sent out a letter to the Norwegian government. That the Norwegian government, because they restricted movement within Norway for Norwegians, like you couldn't travel between districts or regions, that was an infringement on their right of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Norwegian government has 2 weeks to respond to this criticism. I know what Norway is going to do. They're going to give them the most polite fuck you of all time. Because Norway has not, out of 5 million people, my Google speaker.
I was like, who's got a TV running?
My Google speakers in the hallway started talking. All right. So, but Norway's going to send out the most polite fuck you of all times. Because out of 5 million people, Norway has not even had 1,000 confirmed corona deaths.
So how many people live in Norway?
5 million.
Look at the fucking size of that place.
Yeah.
You only got 5 million people. Scotland's got 6.
I'm about to say they got 5 million people, 6 million polar bears.
And that's also one of the reasons that Norway has been doing so well, because it's so sparsely populated. Like the biggest city in Norway has 800,000 people. It does not qualify as a fucking village in the US. You know,
there's 9 million people live in London. Fucking hell.
Yeah. There are almost 4 times as many people in New York as there is in the entire country of Norway, who has a longer coastline, by the way, than the West Coast and the West Coast and the East Coast of America combined.
That's because it's nothing but coast.
Yeah.
There's no interior to the country.
Yes.
It's just one long frozen beach.
Yeah, it's the crust off of a sandwich.
But the thing that they're going to say is that we obviously done something right. We have to remember also that Norway has a unique position because it's one of the wealthiest Western countries in the world. They have a lot of money set away from the oil reserves, so it's a very wealthy country.
No. It's not only that. You're nicking our fucking fish, bastards.
It's the ocean. It's not your fish. I always thought that was such bullshit. No, these are my waters. Really? What, you got a line in the water? You got a fence in the water? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, put a fence around your country's waters, and we'll see how many fish get into that. Exactly. Everybody's fish.
Dirty Vikings stealing our fish.
And then the fucking Waynes of the world get all Smeagol and talk about it.
It's my fish. It's my fish. You can't have some.
It's like, it's not. There's more fish to get. No, it's mine. Precious.
Just biting the heads off.
Raw flesh in your mouth. Give it to us live and wriggling.
You can't touch it.
Yeah, but okay. Fuck. Let's talk about something else than Corona shit and vaccines and piss.
Yeah, by the way, is Norway in EFTA?
Yeah.
And is it in Schengen? Is it in Schengen?
Yep.
So I'm talking a totally different language than Mikey. He's lost it.
No, I remember that. I remember that ridiculous chart you made me look at for hours, and it just made my brain hurt. That broke down the countries and which trade agreements that they're in. I was like, wait, so this it looked like it looked like
for those that don't know, I made Mikey sit down for a five-hour PowerPoint presentation, a dissertation about how Europe works.
And it was how like
fucked America is.
It's just the biggest conspiracy theory I've ever seen. I had to get out the cork board, the photos with the red yarn, and just draw on strings. Okay, so EFTA is not part of Schengen, but some countries are part of both. But this one's not part of both. So that has another string. Pull that up to that one, and that's Northern Ireland. So that one goes over here, and then it was just
and then in the middle of it was a picture of Peter Falk as Columbo.
Oh, one more question. Just one more question.
Just one more thing.
Fucking doorknob head PowerPoint is hot.
Oh, he's talking about PowerPoint. Mm-hmm. Just put it first.
Mike could be all like, I need more string. Agreed. But I wouldn't even know who I could buy the string from because the fucking chart's so complicated. I didn't even know where I could import string from at this point.
Yeah, and if it goes through the Schengen zone, oh no. Then you got to fill out this tax declaration. Oh.
So I have an idea.
Got him.
You do?
Let's end the main show.
Oh, it's the main show. I thought we were just warming up.
Yeah,
just stretching.
This was
stretching in my vest.
This was just foreplay for the after show, which is gonna be properly dirty. So I need you guys to all brace for impact, as they say. Yeah, let's end it here. I had a whole thing written. We're gonna do it next week because we're all in a bit of a goofy mood and it's kind of a heavier topic, and I don't want to come off disrespectful and not taking it for the seriousness of what it is. But next week we're going to talk about the Tulsa Race Massacre. The 100-year anniversary was this week on the 31st. We will go into detail about all that stuff, but we're in a bit of a goofy mood. So we will do that next week. Parting words, gentlemen?
Meanwhile.
I'm sorry I was late.
That's right. We need a note from your mum, and you need to do some lines on the blackboard.
Well, he's still my mom's still at your house, right?
Hang on, let me check.
Save it for the
She can't talk right now.
save it for the after show, you dirty, dirty monsters. You know what? No final words. No final words. You guys clearly cannot be trusted with the final word. So for Mikey, for Wayne, and for Jarte.
This my old mom. She's gonna fucking kill me.
No, we're done. We're out of here. Love you guys. See you in the after show. If you want to be in the after show,
That's
please
right.
send me a hit up on Twitter.
I'll look
Bye.
after her. Bye.
Absolute Muppet.
Is it too late to say fuck us on Piker?
No.